G'day and welcome to another episode of CaughtFkAll Fishing. It's actually the next day after that first video I've put out, and I'm just heading back out to the same spot as last time. So I believe the swell's down a bit today, so it should be a bit better, and hopefully won't end up getting covered in weed and ruining my day. Let's see how we go. So we've just arrived, and swell is a little bit better than yesterday. Still definitely up there. It's bloody cold, and it's about 8 in the morning. So we've just about to come off the bite time, so not the ideal time to be out here. But thought I'd still give it a crack. Bloody got here and started checking my gear, and it could be a short-lived one. I've not packed any of the pre-made rigs, and I've got one sinker, so it could be a one and done if that's the case. Hopefully that swell is just that little bit smaller, keeps it out of the waves, keeps the weed off it. Let's see how we go. Back on the herring again today, nice big chunks. This rig's only got the one set of hooks though, so hopefully that's enough to get the job done. Also, just as I was walking up, I noticed that there was a shitload of cuttlefish on the beach. I was having a quick Google, and apparently that means some pretty good stuff for fishing. It means there's a reef nearby, it means there's a lot of action going on, maybe a big spawn of cuttlefish, which snapper like to eat, so hopefully that's a good sign. When you're using your bait cotton, don't be shy. Bloody heaps of it on there. Just to deter the pickers at least. And once it gets a bit soggy, it stays on a bit better, so just go hard on that, I reckon. Beautiful. If you didn't see yesterday, we've got the got the Poseidon Pro 2 here. Retail for about 3 grand or so. Decent sort of rig. We have had a little problem with it a couple of weeks ago, but hopefully that's all sorted now. Yesterday it all flew nice. No dramas at all. And hopefully that's the case moving forward. If you're going to get one, I definitely recommend getting 2 batteries though. You get about 5 drops at 400 meters out of each battery, so especially if you've got a mate with you, you're going to want that second battery. Working out which way these bloody props go can be a bit of a pain in the ass. So if anyone's got any tips on knowing which one's which, let me know. Alrighty, first drop. About 25 meters, just to give myself some time from when I drop out of the sky. I think that's the kind of a recommended height anyway, but I know a few guys send it out at like 10 meters, and that's not for me. So we're going to try and head out about 300 meters today. There is a bit of reef structure around there, so hopefully that's going to produce some nice fish. out of the waves. Hopefully. Struggling to set it this morning. Got it. I think we're alright there. Beautiful. Seems to be sitting alright above the swell. It's definitely a lot smaller than yesterday. I think yesterday was about 3.9 metre swell. Today's close to 1.9, 2. Hopefully we can land just a massive fish, first drop, and I'll be out of here early.
It's the simple things.
Looks like I've got a little bit of weed on the line already. Doesn't look like much, but hopefully that's not signs for things to come. Of course, I talk about the swell and bloody look at it, it picks up. We're about as big as yesterday already. Unreal. Surfers are back out again today, they're loving it. If you checked out my last video, that was actually totally spare at the moment. I'm going to make a YouTube channel. I took the camera out with the plan of making like a 2-minute quick short video, and it just filmed a lot of content, so I thought, oh, we'll whack it together, see what we can get out of it. So hopefully you guys liked that video. Straight away, as soon as I watched it, I saw that bit of interest there. Straight away I thought that we need a bit more commentary, so I'm trying to work out what what I talk about. If there's anything you guys want to know, just put a comment down. I'll do my best to try and answer you. I'm not the most knowledgeable guy when it comes to this, but hopefully I can give you some tips from what I know. Oh, are we on weed or? I think we're on weed. Bummer. That is very rare. Managed to get every bit of weed off, and hopefully we can set this again. Sandy bottom, I think, so it's a bit hard to get the little starry to grab hold. Normally run a grapnel sinker But today, that's all we had. I'm surprised there's so much weed around. It's a northeasterly, which tends to clear the beaches of all the weeds, so it's been like that since yesterday. Maybe in the next few days it might get a bit better if that holds. To look at the beach, it looks clear, but caught off guard 2 days in a row now, so obviously that's not the truth. Having an impossible time trying to set this line right now. Must just all be sandy bottom in this spot. I think we're going to bring it in and resend it. Well, good news is someone has had a good crack at it. Just didn't hook up, unfortunately. The other thing with this bloody bait cotton is it can be a pain in the ass to get off the hooks. Sometimes it's ripped off clean, other times it's just a bloody nightmare. There. Didn't bring in too much weight at least, but that's something. Rebait and have another crack. With your drone, you've got your GPS satellite signals here. You never want to leave with anything less than like 12 satellites. Just something to take note of. Sometimes when it's overcast, it takes a little while for that to connect too, so you stand around waiting, but it's well worth it to keep your drone out of the water. Go again, drop 2. Gonna head a bit further right this time. Hopefully try and find some structure so I can set that a bit better. Keep it out of the weed would be great. Go. I think we actually lost a little bit of line yesterday, so haven't quite got the full 500 that we originally scored on there. Hopefully not too much. We're still heading out like about 300 metres now. Couldn't have been much off there. So, but we'll be safe, and I'll keep it under 400 metres. Coming up on the 400 metre mark now. Reef seems to be pretty close there. Beautiful. Tighten that drag up and we'll drop it. Alrighty, let's go. Still having heaps of dramas getting that set. Definitely need to go past BCS and grab a couple of GoPro sinkers. And then we'll be right. Bummer. Just not working with that swell, unfortunately. Tried my luck at recovering it, anything's happening for this one. No, it's definitely not happy for this one. We've got some big weed on. Don't know if you guys can see it, but it's another obstacle for WA drone fishermen. Usually quite a bit of aircraft along the WA coast metro, but sometimes they'll come through and there's not a lot you can do except for try and get back to land as quickly as possible or keep it low. Sometimes when the RAC bloody helicopter comes through, that's pretty low, so you've got to really watch out for that. This weed is bloody huge. I'm gonna run down there and try and rip some of that off. I haven't really got much of a choice here. I'm not really getting anything in right now. Still don't think that's going to be good enough. Might be losing a bit of light here. They weren't the biggest pieces of weed, so I doubt that's what's stopping us. Oh well. Live and you learn. Yeah, rod's just about been pulled out of the rod holder. So I think that'll be a cutting the line job. There we go, snapped it off at some point. I wonder how much we've lost, probably a decent chunk I reckon. I don't think I'll be coming back to this spot until I know for sure that it's clear. This has been a shit 2 days. Maybe we haven't lost as much as I thought. Seems to just keep coming. Probably missing 100, 150 metres off the spool. Thought I was in luck there. I thought that was all it was going to be, but no. Alright, let's pack up, call it a day. Try again another time. In true CaughtFkAll fashion. We caught fuck all. Gotta sort out some weights. This bloody camera so it stops falling over. Well, we gave it a crack and that's the main thing, right? It's supposed to be a pretty good day for fishing, but you can't always help the weed. So anything the fishing reports and fishing apps can't tell you. So, well, we'll keep at it. Hopefully in the future we'll actually have some fish to show you. We have caught some decent fish in this area. not the exact spot, but in this area in the last probably year or so. So hopefully we can get some on film and show you something more than we caught fuck all. If you're watching this for a second day, thanks for tuning in. Obviously we still call it fuck all, so very true to the name. Might be a curse, I'm not too sure yet. Yeah, bloody 4 drops over 2 days, 3 lost rigs, lots of weed, not much fish. But we'll come back. I think we'll be paying a lot of attention to this swell that's playing havoc with that weed at the moment. It is a surf break, so I'm not surprised that there is big swell here. I guess if the car park's full next time, I know, don't even bother. Maybe we'll hit a new spot. Try something else. Well, there's heaps of good spots where I live, so head on out, hopefully bring in the goods. Thanks again for tuning in. We'll have another crack next time. Cheers.